Hey guys, welcome to Just the Facts.
I'm Jeremiah,
I'm Brendan.
and today we are going to be learning about what would happen if the sun exploded.
Our sun is 10 billion years old. The sun is expected to last another maybe 5 billion years or so. After that, the sun will shrink and become a red giant.
That is a great answer, Brendan, and yes, it will.
Well, what do you mean by it would become a red giant?
If the sun were to explode tomorrow, the resulting shockwave won't be shown as a start off all of us.
What are some facts about the sun? Only the side facing the sun would go away instantly. When I mean instantly, I mean you can't even say a word. It would be so fast, right when the sun exploded? I mean, you can't even snap. It's crazy how fast it would go away instantly. But the other side of the sun would have a rise in temperature.
And permanent darkness. And without the sun's mass keeping us in orbit, Earth would likely start floating off into space.
Into space,
Yes.
there is a chance that our planet could log into orbit around another star that might provide the same heat and light as our sun. Within a week after this explosion, the surface temperature on Earth would drop to negative 18 degrees Celsius and 0 Fahrenheit.
After a year, temperatures would go down to about negative 73 degrees Celsius, negative 100 Fahrenheit. At this point, the oceans would begin to freeze from the top down.
Within 1,000 years, the Earth's atmosphere would begin to freeze and collapse, leaving anything left on the surface exposed to cosmic radiation and meteor impacts.
Hopefully, by that point, we have found ourselves a new home. The good news is that if the sun were to explode, and it would eventually happen, it wouldn't happen overnight.
When the sun does die, though, only when it dies, it will be a long, slow, horrendous process taking place over billions of years. Billions and billions and billions of years.
The sun will get hotter and brighter, and it will start to expand.
During this process, it will lose its outer layers to the cosmos, leading to the creation of other stars and planets in the same way that the violent burst of the Big Bang created Earth. Who knows? Maybe new life could form.
New life? What do you mean, like aliens?
Well, kind of.
Oh, well,
Or it could be just us still. New life, though, next to another star, next to another planet. Aliens, sort of like us.
well, you think maybe every time we get deja vu, do you think that is us in a different universe?
Or maybe even just a different dimension.
I-
But can you imagine another Earth? A humanoid species?
No,
It's
I
hard to
can't.
predict. It is hard to predict how our galaxy might look billions of years from now. And it's especially hard to imagine our solar system without the great golden anchor that keeps us all together.
What do you mean by golden anchor? Is it like really golden? I
No.
think that it's not, and you don't think either. Do you think? Well, then we
It's just
really
a
may
saying.
never know, and I think it's just a saying. But one day, just one day, in the very, very distant future, the sun, just the sun, will expand, and then it will shrink, maybe leaving room for a new star to take place. New star? I just realized. What does it mean by that? What do you think?
Well, a new star, the gases that when it explodes is what causes new stars after one star explodes. So the gas that explodes may be forming a new star right where our star was.
Well, that actually sounds like a really good answer, don't you think, Daniel?
Yeah, that was actually a good one.
Now, let me hear Daniel.
And if by some miracle humanity still exists at this point, where might we be living? Can you imagine your descendants being born on a space station?
Space station. And now that kind of makes me think of
Star Trek.
and Star Wars. I mean, space station, space station, space station. Well, just wow. I mean, wow, that is a lot of facts. Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
And
Thank
thank you guys for listening to Just the Facts on what would happen if the sun exploded. Bye!